Good afternoon, friends. It is a beautiful day so far. We are looking at dry conditions for most of the area. Now, we are still seeing portions of very isolated instances of rainfall that are developing and moving further on into the New River Valley. The rest of us will get in on that action later on in the day. But for now, step outside. We're looking at a lot of sunshine, but still hot and very humid. These dew points, 70s and upper 60s. You certainly feel it when you step outside. A 70-degree dew point in Roanoke, 71 in Bedford, 73 degrees there in Danville, 69 degrees in Covington, and 68 in both Wytheville, Hillsville, and Independence. Moral of the story, we have the hot and humid conditions along with this upper atmospheric setup that is still bringing in a lot of moisture into our atmosphere. This is set up today, and it is bringing, again, for portions of southwest and central Virginia, a lot of moisture. It certainly feels like summertime, but any storms that develop throughout the afternoon and evening hours today will tap into this moisture, and we could see some heavy rainfall out of storms throughout the day today. As a result of that, we have been put in a slight risk, rather a marginal risk. That was correct. This was yesterday's. Today was the marginal risk from the Weather Prediction Center for portions of the New River Valley, Roanoke Valley, Southside, and parts of the Lynchburg zone. So we do have the risk of seeing flash flooding throughout the areas that are highlighted here in green, as again, a lot of that moisture in the atmosphere. So the storms that form tapping into the moisture, we could see a lot of rainfall in a short amount of time. Be sure and stay weather aware throughout the afternoon and evening hours as these storms do begin to pop up. Now, turning our attention to the tropics, of course, we are watching that weather maker closer to home, a cold front that will swing through here over the next couple of days. But the broader picture, well, we now have a tropical storm Erin that will likely become Hurricane Erin over these next couple of days. Currently, we are seeing a westward movement about 17 miles an hour. And depending on, this is all that we are watching for the next couple of days, is where this center of high pressure right now, it is just off the coast, where that what is called a Bermuda high because of the location. Where that ends up will determine the steering of this tropical storm. So that is what we are going to be closely watching here at the Weather Authority for the next couple of days. But right now we are seeing the maximum wind speeds about 60 miles an hour again, moving to the west at 17 miles an hour. Here a little closer to home, we do have a cold front that will try to move through the area over the next couple of days. Friday into Saturday, we will see it completely clear and thankfully a drop in the humidity on the other side of that front. But ahead of it, a few pop-up showers and storms throughout the afternoon and evening hours. Be sure to pack the umbrella today. 7-day forecast has us back in the 80s and unfortunately in the 90s for the next week. We are a few degrees above average with an active pattern continuing. But Jenna, after that cold front moves through Friday and Saturday, we have a pretty dry weekend on deck.
Okay, well, at least the weekend's clear so we can get some stuff done. People can enjoy either the first weekend of school or the last weekend before school starts.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, best of both worlds.
There you go.
Dry weekend for it. It'll be nice.
Okay.